Hi, and welcome back to our Envision Home at Last video series. Today we're going to talk about roofing and siding materials. And for this, I'm going to have Justin Breyhan give you a hand.
Hello. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the exterior selections that are available for the outside of your home. One of those being vinyl siding. Vinyl siding is a very prominent item that's being used on new home construction. Comes in a wide range of colors and is relatively inexpensive. The next category would be composite, which I refer to as composite siding, cement board, which is a cement-uous material. It can also be pre-ordered in various colors, as well as the engineered wood product. It looks a lot like OSB on the outside, but has various properties that will help prolong it from termites and outdoor exposure. So those are your three main areas with dealing with. And then the third area would be steel siding. Looks very similar to your vinyl selections, obviously made with a different material. The best thing to do is to discuss those options with your builder and the pricing that would be associated with them. When selecting your exterior siding, you can complement either the vinyl, the composite, or the steel that you're using for the majority of the building with stone. And that stone can come in a variety of textures as well as colors to help with the curb appeal. There's also real wood selections that can be incorporated into your product, as well as stucco. So as you can see, there's a magnitude of options there to incorporate into the whole house project from the exterior standpoint. Now that you have the wood structure of your new home built, it's time to put roofing material on there. The first item that I'm going to talk about from a material standpoint is asphalt shingles. Now you've all probably seen what asphalt shingles look like because they are the most prominent out in the marketplace, but you may not know some of the things that are available for that product. One of the things to point out is the general composition of an asphalt shingle. It's typically made out of fiberglass and impregnated with an asphalt material, so petroleum based. With that being petroleum based, it is not very eco-friendly, so for those of you that are looking for a product that may be more eco-friendly, this may not be the product for you. It's relatively inexpensive, so that's a pro to the availability of the product. And you are able to set the style apart from each other by basically going with various staggered looks and laying up the layers of the material to give you more of a dimensional and an impact looking product. All right, so the next most popular trend that I'm seeing in roofing is steel. Steel is being used in various ways. One, the more traditional way that you probably think of when you think of a steel roof as that farmhouse standing seam look. Now that obviously doesn't fit the look of everyone's home, so they have come out with a product that looks very similar to what you would see with an asphalt product. However, the substrate or the backbone of the product is steel versus the asphalt and fiberglass mixture that we talked about earlier. And all they do there is they use the steel, make the pattern that looks architectural in nature, and then glue or adhere stone to that to give you that traditional asphalt shingle look. Now, the cost with a steel product is typically going to be more. The longevity of the product, though, is going to be longer than what you're typically going to see out of an asphalt shingle. So you're going to pay more for it. However, you are going to get some longer longevity with it, as well as it's a great resistance to storm, damage and those type of things from a wind standpoint and fire. For that matter. The last roofing selection that I'd like to talk to you about as an option for your new home would be what I refer to as the plastic polymer roofing category. This material was essentially created to mimic the look of real wood shake or slate that a lot of times is being incorporated into other markets. For our climate region, that product typically isn't practical. For those that still wish to get a slate type look, this might be an option. It is moderately to high in price and does have longevity from a durability standpoint. So definitely something to consider when reviewing your roofing options with your builder.
Well, I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit us on our website, envisionhomeatlast.com. We'll see you next time.